Welcome back. Spring might have just sprung, but summer's around the corner. And if you haven't found plans for your kid, time is running out, but there are still options.
Joining us now to talk about all summer camp is Lisa Gitelson, the CEO of the Fresh Air Fund, a nearly 150-year-old program hosting 6 free summer camps for kids living in New York City. Welcome to the show, Lisa.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here right at this moment because we are on the brink of that season beginning where families need to start registering their children for summer camp.
We're there.
Yes. So tell us more about the Fresh Air Fund.
Sure. The Fresh Air Fund, like you said, is about 150 years old. We provide outdoor experiences for the youth of New York City that wouldn't otherwise have access to them. We make sure they're equity-based and they are without fee to all of the children that come to any of our programs.
That's amazing. So what should parents look out for? I'm sure there are some red flags when it comes to picking camps.
Sure. Your camp should be accredited by the ACA organization, which is the American Camping Association. You should certainly check with your camp to see what their safety plans are. And you want to talk to other families who have sent their kids there and make sure that it's a wonderful experience. I think that's one of the best ways to find out a good camp.
And what are some of the benefits of a camp of this sort? Because when I was a kid, I loved a dance camp or something that allowed me to continue to do some of the activities that I already like to do. But for kids in the city, what are the benefits?
Sure. So you're going to get a tremendous amount of outdoor exposure if you come to a Fresh Air Fund camp. At camp, you learn a tremendous amount about who you are away from home. You learn about independence. You learn about building community. You make new friends. And building friends is one of those muscles you want to always continue to flex. If you come from a community where you have a lot of friends, it's this great opportunity to meet all different people. And at the Fresh Air Fund camps, you're going to meet kids from New York City. So you can come home and get on the 7 train and go visit that friend who lives in Queens when maybe you're in another neighborhood. So it's a wonderful way to learn a lot about yourself and what you can do.
I have to say, growing up, I have some of the fondest memories from going to camp and making those friends. And like you said, the people that aren't from, maybe where you're from and, kind of broadening your horizons.
Absolutely.
So there's day camp and then there's sleepaway camp. How do parents know if their child is ready to go to sleepaway camp?
I think there's a few ways to know if your child is ready for sleepaway camp. If they're asking to go, they're probably ready. If they can get themselves kind of ready in the morning, like if they can get themselves dressed without a lot of help, they can pack their school bag without a lot of help. If they're a kid who wants to make friends, even if they're shy, but they're interested in making new friends, and if they're a kid who likes to try new things, they're ready to go to sleepaway camp.
And sometimes camp isn't accessible financially to all families. What should a parent do if they're concerned about the cost?
Sure. So there are certainly a lot of free camps out there, mostly free day camps. The Fresh Air Fund runs 6 free sleepaway camps. There are also absolutely scholarships out there for camps. And if you're interested in a camp that is a pay camp, you should talk to them and find out what the options are for paying.
I know 2 people about my age who went to this camp and said they made lifelong friends. And it was a game changer for them, like living and growing up in New York City, but being able to have that exposure to something outside of an urban area, it really can be life-changing.
I couldn't agree more. I think camp is life-changing for everybody. And for anyone who hasn't had an experience with what the outdoors gives you, we all really learned, especially during COVID, how the outdoors satisfies us, not inside all the time. And for parents who are kind of getting worried about how much screen time their kids have, it's good to come somewhere where there's no screen time and the only thing to do is outdoors and learn what the outdoors can do for you.
That would be a selling point for me as a parent right there.
As we say, get out and touch the grass, kids. There's more than the cell phones.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And remember, summer is just under 100 days away. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. I can't believe it. To learn more about the Fresh Air Fund, you can go to its website, freshair.org.